It's lit.
Yeah, what's going on, man? It's boy Norman Fame.
And I'm King Ransom.
You know what I mean? I'm out here being COVID right.
Yeah,
see the Fame4Ransom merch, you know what I mean? Holla at us on our Instagram, IG, whatever the case may be. You know
Yeah,
what
we
I mean?
definitely gonna have that merch coming soon. Cause don't be hitting my DMs. I ain't got nothing yet, all right?
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
We'll make it happen. Hit my DMs. I'm taking all the cash.
That shit crazy, yo. You gonna take all the money?
Nah, I ain't gonna take it all. We splitting it 4 ways, you know what I mean?
But yeah, yo, you see we masked up. Trying to make sure we staying COVID free.
Right.
I mean, I ain't gonna have a mask on the whole episode, but
We just want to let y'all know we got everything y'all need, you know what I mean? For
exactly,
the streets.
yo. But PSA, man, let's just make sure we wearing our masks.
Yeah.
We being safe.
Look, with that being said, I gotta take my shit off.
Yeah, yo, but yo, that COVID shit real, man. Like, hold up, I'm fucked up right now, but you got people out here. You said talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it. You got people out here just fucking
Moving freely,
freely
like shit
after
2018.
testing positive. Like, come on, bro. Like, if you don't care about nobody else, at least care about yourself. Like, but all serious, all jokes aside, though, like, come on, man. Y'all out here in parties and shit
Yeah, you can't. People
with no mask in sight.
make shit. People do shit at their own discretion, yo. People gonna do.
But
what
you
they
got to
want.
think about your family members. You got to think about who you putting at risk,
Yeah.
especially if you got to go home to a family, young kids,
Right.
older.
But
adults.
with that being said, though, those particular people might don't have a family to go home to. They probably just go home themselves, so they probably not really. You know, it's a bigger picture when you got a family to go home to versus not having nothing or going to a person who
But
might
still,
be
like, you still got to go into, like, people got to go to workplaces. Like, you still got to go places where as though you can negatively impact somebody with. You can give somebody that shit.
Yeah. Well, everybody don't think like you.
That shit's still out here though, bro. We what? How many months in? This shit been around since what? March?
Yeah, this shit nuts.
And people still like just out here just doing whatever.
Niggas out here reckless.
Come on, man. Let's just make sure we still washing our hands. We wearing our masks.
Still
We're not going to
social
fucking
distancing.
parties.
I know this shit might
Especially-
look like we close, yo, but I'm 6 feet away from this nigga. You know what I mean?
Especially, yo, if you tested positive and you still out here, come on, bro. Do me a favor. If you don't do it for yourself, do me a favor and stay the fuck home. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
So,
stay healthy, yo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we definitely, if you don't need a mask, I'll get you one. I don't give a fuck how much it costs, where I get it from, just know I'm going to get you one. But I don't know how I'm going to get it to you. I might mail that shit.
This shit wild, yo. People in the country don't really be having it, being on the same page with a lot of shit, yo. And that's what's fucked up about.
And it starts at the fucking top.
Yeah. Starts at the top, but, you know, I hear the top hasn't made a few power moves lately, you know what I mean? Focusing on that Flint shit. I don't know how you feel about that. I had a conversation with a few of my friends. People still not satisfied, yo. I mean,
They love to just try to throw money at people and then just be like, oh, yeah, here you go. Get out of my face.
Yeah.
Bro, that's not the end all be all.
Yeah, we need to talk about exactly what we speaking about, you know what I mean? Talk
Yeah,
about
but
that Flint, Michigan shit. You know what I mean? You know, they just came through a crisis of gaining $600 million from the government within the state of Michigan. I mean, that's dope. That's definitely a step forward, yo. But that shit's still not enough, yo. Especially how long that shit's been without. Michigan has been without clean water. This shit been kind of fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
$600 million. I feel like that's light work. If they could throw $600 million, that's similar to like a contract or whatever. If they throw you $600 million, you know they got way more.
What you really can get.
Yeah, they know it's way more available for them. So $600 million, I feel like that was a cop out, especially because you know that shit is a long term effect. That water, that what they got in that lead, different. This is so much contamination.
That shit can go a long way. Like I'm quite sure they're appreciative of their money and all that. But like, I feel like we come so far as a country. Like,
yeah,
why they just can't go fix that shit? Like, I know it's probably easy said and done, but it can be done. Like,
yeah,
get that shit right. Like, y'all want throw all this money at them now when people done already fucking lost their lives and Really,
I haven't heard anybody lose their life from the Flip Michigan controversy, because a lot of people are being progressive and understanding like, yo, I need bottled water.
I don't know for sure, but I'm guaranteed somebody.
Yeah, I'm definitely
from it.
No, I'm sure it's people that have lost their lives, and I'm sure people have been affected, because it's more like a long term thing, like how Baltimore affected with the lead shit. Mm-hmm. Like it affects you, like your motor skills and your learning ability. So that shit affects you when you get older. So I don't know. I don't know if it like instantly kill you, but
yeah. But I don't want to break away from the serious talk. But when I used to see people with them lead checks, I used to be like, damn, yo, I wish I had lead.
Yo said,
they was getting
had lead,
bro. Everybody that got a check from lead, they was living a life, bro. Like. They had hella bread, yo, and I'm sitting there broke as shit. Like, damn, yo,
everybody I know who had lead.
Wish I had a check coming in every fucking month for nothing.
Everybody I know who had lead, had lead, got fucking dumb as shit right now.
No, bro, I know people that smart as shit, and they got lead checks. They regular as shit to me, and they still got lead checks, and I'm like, saying, damn, bro.
I mean, we might be from the hood, yo. So I mean, regular to you might be different from another nigga out this bitch acting foolish, and you just like, yo, that nigga regular whole time. That nigga might be acting foolish.
I can tell when somebody got some type of knowledge, and they shout out the knowledge though. I wouldn't even double entendre for real.
Double entendre.
Shout out my man's backpack on the camera too. Right. But yeah, so I mean, it is what it is, bro. Like,
yeah, you know the vibes. So what's really good though? Like,
I mean, yo, we need reparations too. Y'all want to send all this money for real? Let it get our reparations for real.
You think that reparation need to be all across the board, or how you
bro? Don't they give like certain benefits to like I don't want to be like insensitive or whatever, but like the Jews or whatever. Like they have
given a lump sum to Jewish people. They have given a lump sum to Asian people who used to build the railroads and shit like that. But they have yet to give a lump sum to fucking black people, and I guess that's what people are fighting for at this moment.
Yeah, and they be having like certain like little shits like as far as like loans and shit. Like it be like shit that. Shit, loans, whatever the fuck the shit called. They be having shit that's like set aside for people from that culture or whatever. Yeah, we need that too.
I mean, I feel like it's definitely things in place that work in the favor of us, as far as like affirmative action, black people getting opportunities at jobs before other people, as long as they qualify. Just different things like that. This shit wild.
We come a long way, but we still got a long way to go.
Exactly.
So
speaking of having to come a long way, yo, this shit is nuts, yo. Have you seen what the fuck is going on with Netflix, yo?
Yeah, that shit wild.
Netflix, I don't know if y'all familiar, yo.
Fuck Netflix, yo. Bring back Blockbuster. Fucking tongue twister.
You said bring back Blockbuster.
No, I'm bluffing.
How were you in Block? Not even. No. I'm not trying. I think you say this shit every week. I'm not trying to say, yo, you young. I'm just saying, do you really remember? You don't remember the struggle.
I remember Blockbuster.
You don't remember going to a movie like, yo, I'm ready to go get this popcorn. I'm ready to go get this, and then go to the slot. And there's none in the slot that you want, so you gotta pick the B version of what you try to watch instead of Terminator 2. You looking at the Terminator 2, like come on, yo, you ain't
do some bullshit, yo.
Yeah,
yo, I ain't gonna lie, I used to get games though from Blockbuster.
I ain't with that game.
I mean, I used to get movies too, but
nah.
I used to play the game, so I used to get games for real.
I hear you, yeah.
Had that shit extended, get the extended,
I never want to go back, yo. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was
when you get a game from Blockbuster, you gotta hurry up and beat that motherfucker, because you ain't gonna have it for too long.
Days, right? You only got 2 to 3 days.
Playing that motherfucker all night.
Yeah, that shit.
But back on that Netflix, that shit wild though, because that shit. So for the people that don't know what we talking about, it was I don't know if it's like a preview or some shit like that I seen coming across my timeline about like.
Yeah, some young girls. I don't know if it's cheerleading or modeling or whatever the case may be. It's just some shit that is just not appropriate. It's called cuties. And some wild ass shit.
The fucking cover picture looks wild. Like they're talking about some. I don't know. I'm guessing this is the description. It's like Amy, 11. So I'm guessing that's her age, 11 years old.
One of the characters on the show.
Fascinated with a twerking dance crew. 11 years old, twerking dance crew.
Yeah.
That shit, like, why? Yo, I don't even know what to say, bro.
Yeah, it's
like,
just
why are we? Why is this shit like?
We're in an age, yo, where shit this hypersensitive, yo, and I don't want to speak on women views or whatever the case may be. Some things a little extra. I know y'all got the right to y'all own bodies, and I'm not trying to tell y'all what to do.
Yeah, and you can do what you want with your body, whatever.
Yeah.
You free. You free. Be a free
I feel
spirit.
like-
Do what you want to do. But at the age of 11,
Yeah, I feel like when you're an adult, it's nothing we can do. I had a conversation with somebody. Somebody told me when you're an adult, there's nothing you can do. But I would like for you to. I mean, I don't know. I ain't gonna say. I'm not gonna tell you what I think you should do. I just will hope that you take it upon yourself to understand. You got younger people looking at you and probably looking
up to you.
Yeah, looking up to you. You're a role model.
Just set the right example, like for the people that's coming up.
Yeah.
Regardless, man.
Do you,
woman, like,
but make sure it's people younger than you that are looking up to you. And I know you wouldn't want your child or whatever, you know what I mean, to do that type of stuff.
And you won't feel a way about, like, if you feel like your child you'll have a problem with your child doing it, then you don't do it. Like,
right.
Or at least don't do it in front of them, whereas
Right.
though it's just out there, whereas though they just think it's okay to do.
Right. And then since we done been out here last, we done seen, with this being said, we done seen the WAP drop.
Yeah.
That shit been nuts.
We briefly talked about that the last episode.
Yeah, but that
let me
shit
go
was-
ahead. I want to apologize to, all the Fame4Ransom fans or everybody out there, all our supporters for missing a week last week. Yeah.
It's cool, yeah.
It's all my
We
fault,
back.
but it's
We
it's
back.
cool.
We
We
back.
back though. I had to get to the money. You feel me? I felt like I feel like I was locked away for 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's cool.
Fucking working, yo. Like I was just locked away from the world.
Cool,
Y'all wasn't
yo.
on social media or nothing,
Yeah,
yo.
you making it happen, yo. I definitely make sure I keep you to the streets, and I'm sure my nigga Chris keep you right over there too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Chris out in the mix too, yo. Yeah, he one of them motherfuckers. Let me put my mask on, yo. He want to fucking
Yeah,
be in Atlanta and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, when the money calls, you gotta go get the money, but you
Exactly.
still gotta be safe. This nigga in the party, what's that shit called, Chris? No, you don't want to say nothing. Philly, Baltimore, whatever the fuck. I don't know what it's called. But my man's the only one in there, like hella people, the only one in there with a mask. I'm
Right.
like, yo, what the fuck? Yo? I'm like, yo,
shit nuts.
this nigga posted a video like this.
Yeah.
Everybody in the
Shit, he
fucking
working
room.
out here. He working,
Yeah,
yo.
that,
man.
that shit hard,
that
yo.
shit dope.
Backpack edition. Follow on Instagram.
Yeah, look. All you gotta do is look at him, and then you put a mask on. That shit nuts.
Yeah, yo. I gotta stay away from Chris, yo.
Man, it is what it is,
Make
yo.
sure I'm gonna go ahead and pay for him though. Get the test for real.
Yo, what's the point of getting a test if it ain't no cure?
Damn bars. That's a fact though, yo. Because like,
you just wanna know?
but you gotta think about it. Though. You can't be around people though. So like, if you if you test positive, then now you go quarantine, be on your own for real. So
You dropping jewels. You dropping jewels.
But I get what you're saying though. I get where you're coming from. But you gotta
dropping
think.
jewels.
You gotta think further down the line.
But look, that's like not forget about it. I feel like we ain't highlight this shit is enough, yo. Why the fuck is Netflix producing a show with little ass girls fucking going nuts like this? I didn't even seen the show.
Netflix show. Oh, we
Netflix
gotta
need
cancel
that.
Netflix, bro.
I don't know.
I think they pulled it down though. They're not gonna air it. I think it's supposed to
Word.
came out September 9th.
A word and they pulling it down. Shit, that's what it is.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna air. Don't fact check me, but I don't know for sure. I will ask Chris to check it, but
Man, right.
we know how that goes.
We know the vibes. We know how Chris is. You know what I mean?
Yo, but yeah, hopefully they don't air that shit. Cause come on, bro, like
Yo, but think about it.
they
These
too
stream-
young to be exploited like that.
Exactly.
I'm gonna say it.
Absolutely.
You
Shit.
can feel how you want to feel, but
All across the board, yo, these motherfucking streaming sites been acting foolish, yo. What about fucking Disney charging $30 to watch a
yeah,
movie?
they trying to capitalize on this
this COVID shit.
COVID shit. Like everybody quarantine, everybody in the house.
Yo,
and shit.
I already paid $9.99 a month. You fucking gonna pay an extra $30?
Oh, you actually pay for your shit? It ain't like Netflix where it's like you can just get somebody else's account.
Yo, shit, I wish, nigga. That was my plan. I wake up the next morning, my girl like, oh yeah, you know we got Disney Plus. Like what? I was waiting. I had a plan to go 3 ways with my homeboys. You gonna split that shit monthly? How did you just get that shit? She like the girls wanted it. Like they wasn't even born when Mickey Mouse was created. I didn't know about this shit. Man, it is what it is. Yeah, I woke up and had that shit.
Hey, yo, so since you had it, I know we ain't had this on the docket, but for real, The Beyonce shit aired on that. You check that shit out?
I haven't checked it out, but my house have checked it out multiple times. Yo, I live in a house.
So you checked it out by association?
I live in a house with 5 women, 5 females, I should say, and it's been on. Mm-hmm. But luckily,
haven't sat down and watched it.
Luckily this playoffs been getting me right.
Oh yeah, it's lit.
They've been on a 65-inch. I've been on a 32.
Oh, I was about to say, what the fuck is he talking about?
No, they've been on a 65-inch TV. I've been on a 32-inch screen watching NBA playoffs.
I mean, fuck it, give me my phone for real. That's.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good enough for me.
It's different on the 60. I watched LeBron last night. Speaking of NBA, nigga, I watched LeBron and them last night. Niggas was talking big. Yo, that's what I'm saying. Hey, yo, time out, yo. Charles Barkley been giving niggas the blues. Talking about we was going to get sweet. We lost game 1. And then we was this close. If AD would have stepped up, like, it'd have been a different story. We'd have been up 2-0. But what happened? What happened in game 2? What happened in game 2? Shit was fucking. We beat them niggas by 35.
Yeah, they was fucking them up like third quarter. LeBron
was up by only had 30. 14. Then what?
No, LeBron had 10.
Oh, 10. What are you saying? We fucked Blazers up. Don't get it twisted. I fuck with Dame, but yo, don't ever discredit fucking the Lakers. We gonna wash these niggas. We on to the second round. Whoever you want to play. The fuck? Nah, yo, niggas. Yo, when the Lakers lose,
man's passionate.
Hey, yo, when the Lakers lose. Yo, I get friends that I haven't seen since the 10th grade. Just all of a sudden, just text my phone.
Yo, that was a long ass time ago.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, I get random texts. Hey, yo, what's up with your boys? Like, yo, this shit is nuts, yo. Like,
yeah, so I seen a post last night. It was like, it was like a picture like comparing like the nights on Twitter. So it was like one night it was lit when they lost,
right,
but everybody fucking quiet when they won.
Right.
And it's like, bro, but being a Lakers fan all my life, I come accustomed to that shit because everything be lit when they lose. Everybody got opinion. That's same with the Ravens. Everybody got opinion and some shit.
I feel like it's
soon as we win,
yo,
it's quiet. Like it's quiet. It's everybody. It's you just like 2 or 3 people on the timeline.
I feel like it's different though. Back then when the Lakers used to win, and when the Lakers used to lose, Kobe still had like 40. So that was my leg to stand on. Like when the Lakers lose, AD was playing like some shit. Fucking Danny Green talking about this nigga had a headache. We losing Avery Bradley because he got a good right. You know, his son has asthma, whatever, so he can't have his son in the building, which is understandable. But we need this nigga right now. Fucking Kuzma, fucking averaging fucking.
Yo, what you call him? KCP
nuts.
Had like 1-1-1, some crazy shit like that.
This nigga played 39 minutes. This nigga had 1-1-1, nigga. This nigga had a triple 1. Yo, this shit nuts, yo. And you figuring why we lost? Yo, come on, yo.
Yo, they bounced back though, yo.
Dame had 30.
Ron had a crazy game. He had like 15 assists, 17 rebounds, some crazy shit. And
15, 17, and probably enough. I think he had like 30,
but that was kind of expected coming off of the little layoff that they had. Whereas though the Blazers was hot, they was, they it's basically like once a team get hot, it's kind of like hard to put that fire out. So like you see a lot of times like March Madness and shit like that. And in football, like NFL, when teams get hot, it's all about who get hot at the right time. They was hot, but they cooled their ass off last night.
Do you think they really gonna sit? Do you think they gonna sit back and talk bad? Because the Lakers probably about to wash the Blazers now. Because Dame, his finger fucked up. You think they gonna make that excuse?
It's on his non-shooting hand. That shit. He's still gonna be on fire.
Thought it was on his right.
It's on his non-shooting hand. It'd be all right.
They ain't fucking around with this nigga.
Yo, but it's funny, when that shit happened with Dame, when he dislocated his finger, everybody was posting the Kobe shit, like when they snapped Kobe's finger back in and he went back in the game. And they was also showing like when go ahead, what you about to say?
I was ready to say, did you see the press conference right afterwards? They asked Dame, yo, you playing game 3? Yeah, no questions asked. Yeah, I'm playing.
They was like Kobe won a championship with his index finger like fractured or whatever.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was just basically saying there's no excuse for them niggas. So
Dame a different breed.
They better still show up. But what's crazy, I was all about to say, yo, I fuck with a lot of people on the Blazers, like a lot of players on the Blazers, yo. Like I fuck with Dame, I fuck with Melo, I fuck with CJ
McCullough.
it's just they didn't Trevor Ariza, even though he ain't playing, he opted out of it because of the COVID shit. But I fuck with so many players on that team, and it's just like, damn, they playing my team, so they gotta take this L though. So
yeah, they definitely about to take this L. Shit been crazy.
But yo, speaking of sports, yo, we ain't even
not even speaking of sports. Let's speaking of who took this L. Yo, what's son name from Seattle?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm about to say, yo. Speaking of sports, yo,
hold up, yo. Let me pull up this
something I don't even fucking remember.
Photograph, yo.
But Shorty was weak as shit. If you gonna risk your let me give y'all a backstory. So it was this guy named, I don't know what his name. He played for the Seahawks. He was a rookie.
We gotta get this nigga.
So he go to the he tried to sneak a female in the team hotel.
Chris, you had to zoom in on that.
They got some restrictions for
that
real.
Shorty, you got caught up.
They can't bring nobody in.
You can't bring nobody in, yo.
Except for basically like the people that work for the team, players on the team.
This fool.
So this man tried to sneak in a female.
His name is Kamaya.
I'm thinking if you trying to risk your livelihood and your job,
5th round pick, cornerback, try and get right
for that, you tripping.
Yo, I mean it is what it is. Hey yo, beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Yo, but I'm all with it's somebody for everybody. But fuck that. I ain't risking my
this nigga was
fucking livelihood for that.
Yeah, this nigga is wild and they straight.
She had to be a bad.
They cut his ass instantly, yo. He fucking jeopardized his career over fucking Becky.
I hope he still get a chance though, yo.
Nah, B.
No, for real though, yo. That's kind of fucked up, yo.
Yo, I just looked on YouTube today. Niggas done seen the motherfucking the night vision of this nigga sneaking Shorty in. Yo, this shit is nuts.
They said he had her dressed up all in the Seahawks gear.
Seahawks gear. What the bitch built like a kicker? Like, yo, come on. I mean, not the bitch. Sorry, I don't mean to disrespect her, but wow, like, yo, this shit nuts, yo. Like,
had it covered up and shit with the
Seahawks gear put on with.
Yo, but what position he play, yo? Because
he a corner.
Oh yeah, he probably littered with shit. Cause I'm like, how she fit his shit? Like,
this probably 6'2", 207. This nigga tough.
Oh yeah, so this he ain't even know. You never know. She might be 6'2".
Nah, she built like.
How you know how she built?
She built like a 3rd grade teacher, yo. Like she.
What a 3rd grade teacher built?
I don't know, yo. Just she weak, son. She weak, son. I ain't gonna lie. She Sunday through Saturday, son. Weak. I ain't with none of that shit, son. I ain't with none of that shit, yo.
Yo, so who you feel like he should have stuck in? You feel like he should have risked his job for a bad bitch?
At this point, yo, this nigga should have, you knew you was about to go in the bubble. You knew you was about to go in the bubble. You should have straight relieved your stress, son. Nigga didn't, I mean, these new era niggas knowledge, they don't know about righty and lefty, son. His little ass could have got right, yo. His little ass could have got right if he was, don't get twisted. I seen an interview with, I forgot who the fuck I seen. It was somebody who was like, back in the day, they snuck somebody in the team training and it ended up being his wife. So, I mean, I don't know if that's just a side shorty or if that's somebody you want to spend the rest of my life with. Then I understand risking it all because I do this shit for my baby.
No, I'm not.
I do this shit for you, shorty.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you get your shit off, but nah, bro. Like I ain't risking my. Y'all, he worked all his life, bro. Just think, Pop Warner, high school. Like you did all that. You went through all this shit in your life just to throw it away.
But see, he wasn't drafted, so he was still in the position.
So you even harder grind. Like you got more of a like.
He thought. Niggas get comfortable, yeah. Niggas get comfortable, yeah.
Nah, yo, that shit ain't no giving, bro. You can't be risking it on shit like that too. Like, yeah. Let it be some real shit. Like let it be some shit.
Some shit that's worth doing.
Let it be your skill the reason you get cut.
Right.
Not a female. Yo, she gonna be there. She gonna be there after practice. Right. She gonna be there after the game.
Sometimes risking it all is what you need.
And if she don't be there, you got the hoes. They gonna be there too. They always around.
Funny. Yo, but look, since we on sports though, yo, what you think about shout out to Jamel Hill, Capri Champion.
Curry Champion.
Curry Champion. I said Capri.
Yeah, I seen that. Shit. So Jamel Hill was on Jamel Hill and Curry Champion was on
Curry
Champion,
Breakfast Club.
They was on the Breakfast Club, and they was talking about I guess Jamel Hill was one of the first people on First Take, which is the show with
one of
originally
the
it was the
one of
the
I guess the mediators, the one that kind of
that sit between the guys.
Exactly.
basically, tell when they go on a commercial break, stop them and go to the next
kind
topic.
of stop them in between arguments and shit like that. If y'all not familiar,
yeah. So they got like a debate show. It was Skip and
was it at the time? Was it Stephen A. or what? Or was it more recently with Shannon Sharp?
No, that Shannon Sharp is that shit.
That shit later.
That's Undisputed. No, this was ESPN. So it was back in the day. I don't know who was across from Skip, but this was back on ESPN, and they were saying something about basically like they was talking out of I think it was with Stephen A. because they were saying it was like a touchy subject. It was like far as like I think domestic violence and some shit, and they was just like they need to empower the woman on the set to be able to speak up for themselves and talk on that subject,
which I'm all for.
And Skip had a problem with that. Like basically, I guess he had a problem with Jamel Hill, like basically going in on him on Twitter and shit like that.
I heard it was a story like even originally the person who was supposed to be the mediator was supposed to be Jamel Hill, but then in turn they picked Carrie Champion. Carrie Champion, and Jamel Hill gave it a warning like, yo, like.
Like explaining that shit wrong.
Like
just letting them know, like aware, be prepared for.
Yeah, they not gonna let you speak your mind. They not gonna let you. All you gotta do is just be the person to mediate the situation. And ended up being she passed the information on to Carrie Champion, and fucking Skip Bayless straight was wilding Jamel Hill in our DM on
and emails and shit. Another way to like try to silence out black women.
Yeah, like, and that's nuts.
That shit crazy.
And so the crazy thing, was more for me is what's disappointing is because Skip Bayless seems like one of those white men who's at the forefront who support black people. You know what I mean? And for this to come out, it's kind of like fucked up for his reputation.
And his co-host always been a black guy, Stephen A. And now Shannon Sharp, and Shannon Sharp is one of the main people on that front line speaking up for black people. And it's just like, but I know that's in the past, and I feel like people can change.
I feel like it's disappointing.
It is disappointing coming from somebody like that, where as though they basically trying to silence people, and not give them a platform. Like that's what the platform is for. Like let everybody speak. Let everybody speak their mind. They have something to say. Let them talk.
Yeah, you're definitely supposed to support Black lives, but if we really want to be honest, though, if you go through his Instagram and realize how he be wearing them bullshit ass Jordans, you know that nigga is fucking fishy. You know that nigga ain't got no good motives in the way he wear the Jordan 23s, nigga.
Yo, but Skip do a lot of shit for like, ratings and shit like that for people to come to the show. But that was on some whole other shit that was just like behind the scenes, where so it was like,
right, you never would have quote unquote thought you would have heard about it.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't really watch it as much as I used to, like First Take and Undisputed. But I feel like now, like the woman that's in the middle of them, they speak up sometimes. I know I remember somebody saying something about Molly be going back and forth with
Jalen Rose's wife and shit.
Stephen A. Yeah, that's her name, Molly. Yeah. I forgot her last name, probably Rose. But but yeah, somebody was saying something about her going back and forth with Stephen A. or Stephen A. hater or whatever. But at least she got a chance to like speak and give her opinion on like certain
we don't need the quiet women because they definitely have a voice. And I definitely had a conversation with one of my sisters today. She definitely reiterated the fact that all women need voices. So I mean, we definitely need to understand that.
And it's like a perfect transition onto that Mag and Tory shit. Back again, another week we talking about that shit. But I guess. He was.
It ain't some shit now that you fill out like the facts. And
now it seems like all the facts is coming out. We knew it was some shit, but we just ain't know.
Right, we ain't know what really happened, and it was kind of a lot of shit that was kind of fishy, and a lot of shit that you really ain't really sit down and be like, damn, like if you really did it, why ain't you know what I mean? You can't really look at it like that. When essentially at the end of the day, it was just another black woman protecting a black man. Considering that black men don't need to be locked up, and she was doing him a favor, and what's the next thing you do? Start bashing her, start throwing her under the bus, start doing all this wild nut ass shit.
Yeah, so he was, I guess, putting like shit out to the blogs and shit, basically like
type
trying to plead his innocence or whatever. But
right, and then also
behind the scenes, and then she just got tired of that shit and just. said everything that really happened from her point of view.
Yeah, and which needed, yo. I mean, I'm definitely not a believer of a person who should fucking support people who do domestic violence, people who do assaults on women, people who rape, all that type of shit. I feel like you should cancel all of them, yo. I'm not even gonna lie to you, yo.
Yeah, fuck that. So every time a Tory song come on or whatever, whoever the fuck, skip next.
Yeah,
I think you can like. I think you can like censor the shit where though you won't even get that shit if you like playing a playlist or some shit.
Yeah.
Like if you just playing on Spotify or Apple, whatever. You can just put it where as though you can't hear like his song. But yeah, I don't fuck with it and I don't support their music, so I won't go to listen to no fucking Tory shit. And
right. We need to keep that energy all across the board with all these different type of artists who have been accused of this shit. I mean, even what's son name? Jason Mitchell.
Yeah, with that shit with his co-host. Well, it was one of the
it was something that happened on the Shy, yeah. And he has a new movie about I forgot, yo. I'm losing it. Chris, do me a favor, yo. It's the guy who got shot 50 times before his wedding date.
50 Cent? I know.
No. He got shot before his wedding date. By the police.
So what they doing, like a documentary?
Yeah, he's doing like a doc about it, and I'm a loss of words, and I just was talking about this shit this morning.
Is that shit gonna come out in theaters, Netflix?
I'm not
Hulu?
sure, but the way the controversy is behind it is it shouldn't come out because why would a person who been accused of sexual harassment should be involved in something like that? Mm-hmm. Everybody, like,
why would they want to work with him?
Yeah, like I said, everybody across the board should be canceled. So you know what I mean?
Held accountable for it.
Right, exactly. Everybody should be held accountable. That's exactly what it should supposed to be. Shit kind of nuts out here though.
Yeah. I want to switch it over to something positive.
Oh yeah. So the guy named is Sean Bell.
So it's some documentary or some shit.
And I don't know if it's a documentary, but yeah, he was shot 50 times. You know what I mean? Right the day before his wedding day. Shit kind of sensitive. You know what I mean? I mean, it's a good thing that they try to highlight it, but
highlight the story. But
yeah, but
you gotta watch who you know have portraying that, you know, or doing that.
Yeah,
movie.
but even though especially because it's not gonna do nothing. Like it's not like they're gonna get retried. Like the police that got convicted. I mean, that was on the trial. They didn't even get convicted or anything like that. So what is the point of showing trauma when ain't nothing?
Yeah, but you also want to bring awareness to shit like that. That way, it won't happen in the future. Even though we not saying that it will, it won't. Good. But it's just like you never know. You can change one person. Perspective of mine on it, like that. Maybe they won't do it.
Yeah, you right.
But yeah, let's switch over to a more positive note. Yo, shout out to my mans, Ernest, on the merch. You feel me? You know, every week I'm coming in here. Right. We ain't got the people in the studio yet, but still shining the light on everybody that's doing something positive in the city.
Right. Shout out to my man TB dropping these wristbands, uplift our nation. You know what I mean? Always proper height. Sky High Gang, just everybody doing that thing, you know what I mean? Keeping that wrist wave, giving you out relatively cheap products, so shit pretty cool, you know what I mean?
Sean Love, but I'm definitely gonna tag them. Make sure y'all go get it. Sober Addicts is Sober Addictions on Instagram. Right. I definitely fuck with it. I know it could probably have a bunch of different meanings, and I don't know his exact meaning to be honest with you, but my meaning is I'm a sober guy, you know. I don't smoke, don't drink, you know. Right. And you feel me? I fuck with it. So I'm a sober addict, but I'm quite sure it's a bunch of different meanings. So however you take it.
I guess it all just depend on it just all depend on how you take. You know what I mean? It's all about your own interpretation.
Right. It's just like
uplifting our nation, yo. Uplifting our nation. It take a village to raise a child. You know what I mean? We'll be good from that point. You know what I mean?
Facts. But yeah, yo. So I mean, it's similar to music though. When you talk about the fucking like it's what it means to you. So you know, music is like, right. It might mean something totally different to you than it do to me. Right.
And you might a person might like something versus another person might not like something. And with that being said, this Nas joint, it ain't for me.
Damn, for real? Yo, set that shit. Yo, transition quick as shit and just threw that out there. Like you don't fuck with it.
It's cool. I mean, I'm a little biased because I'm basing it off of older Nas joints that I fuck with, and then he dropping joint, and I feel like he's trying to cater to an audience versus being himself. And with people like Griselda and fucking those Reason and fucking Ransom, these guys are straight sticking to straight raps to what they know. Like, and for Nas to like trying to go into an environment that he's not really accustomed to, it's kind of different from me. I mean, upon second listen, the shit is a little different, but
yo, do you feel like Nas is like, I'm always got compared to like sports. Do you feel like Nas is like one of them fucking Hall of Fame players that just try to, you know, continue his career forever, and then just like basically kind of like tarnish his Hall of Fame career because all you do is remember like the bullshit times. Like, I'm trying to think of an example of somebody.
Yeah, like, I get what you're saying. Like probably like Vince Carter or something.
Yeah, Vince Carter is a good example because he was like going crazy in the beginning of his career, but then towards the end it's just like
I feel like Nas is a little different. I feel like he just doing what he loved to do. You know what I mean? And he's just making music. So I feel like this shit low key easy for him. I don't know if anybody listens to this shit.
Do you feel like it's fucking up his legacy though? Because for people that's not like too like familiar with his music, yeah, you probably don't. But
I don't. But I can see how people would say that.
Right.
I don't. But I feel like people, because I know Nas gave me some.
So you'll remember. So you'll
joints.
remember like his classic shit because you was around for that. But somebody else that probably go back and listen to it's like, damn.
But then again though,
he washed now or some shit like that.
Look, to somebody like yourself, you might like this shit and be like, yo, this is my favorite Nas joint. So he doing it. He doing it for a reason, but I feel like he don't need to do it for it because it's like a resurgence of people who can rap. So that shit kind of help, you know what I mean?
Right. I mean, it's a couple joints on there. He had a lot of features, so it was just like,
yeah.
Was he trying to like chase something or whatever?
Yeah, he definitely was trying to chase, but hopefully he got the.
Speaking of chase, they say Jay-Z always drops some shit around
that shit is
release date.
Not they say that shit is a fact, nigga. Look at this shit.
Crazy though, yo.
For like the last 5 years, Jay-Z have dropped the same weekend as Nas. This shit is not a game.
So yeah,
look, T, I'm about to send you this shit. I want you to play this fucking clip, yo. This shit is a real life thing, yo. Cause why the fuck is this nigga consistently dropping?
They said the last time when Nas dropped that shit with Kanye, the shit Kanye produced, that's when Jay-Z and Beyonce dropped their shit together.
No, it's not just that. He dropped albums, he dropped songs. Yo, this nigga dropped shit
Jay-Z he's still mad about Ether.
Hey yo, and that's I feel like that's very prevalent, yo.
That's a fact, yo. Like,
yo, that is very prevalent, yo. That's exactly what he done said. Like, that shit is a real Like, I feel like that's a real thing, yo. Even though he, you know what I mean?
But he not gonna like address it directly. But I know he remember that shit. And he gonna find every way to be petty. Yo, billionaires, they be petty. They got a different way of pettiness, yo. My Wi-Fi acting like Chris right now. But yeah, they got different ways of being petty, yo. Like, they find newer ways to be petty. But
you think so?
What you want me? This shit right here?
Yeah, this shit. That's listen.
That's crazy.
I know what you did to Nas, Jay. That's fucked up, nigga.
This shit is savage.
I feel like
Nah, he come out on the same weekend. This nigga still slapping him without everybody noticing what's going on. But that was still like, oh, so when your shit coming out? My shit coming out.
Yo, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
I ain't heard one of them records on the radio.
Yo, that's fucked up coming from King Petty. Fucking 50 Cent is the king of pettiness.
That's what
I
I'm
be saying,
yeah.
fuck that, I do whatever the fuck I want to do, and they be looking, they be like, I'm grimy for doing that. This nigga be super quiet doing some real grimy shit. Like,
yeah, fact though.
Yo, you probably
see if anybody noticed the grimy shit I just did. You know what I'm saying? You just got a different way of doing things.
Did you see the song though? Did you see the song that he put out?
What?
The song that Jay-Z, you listen to it? Listen to the Jay-Z and Pharrell shit?
Shit was mediocre, but I felt like he just had to
He just got to put something out. He got to throw something out. But look, you see how he hid behind it? That's Pharrell's song.
Oh, that was
He
Pharrell's
told
song,
Pharrell drop that shit. I believe that's Pharrell's song.
Yo, speaking
I
of
looked
beef,
it up, but
that shit is nuts. That shit is nuts. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, that's just like a forever. it's not really beef. It's just little subtle, shots at him.
What about that? While we on the beef topic, what you think about that PNB Rock and Rod Wave shit?
I seen that shit, and Rod Wave was going in like, yo, PNB coming in. I'm gonna play that shit, but they talking about if
no, you gotta say what PNB said first before.
Oh yeah, I go in order, but that shit like
he didn't really
turned up like, for real, like for no reason. So
nah.
PNB Rock said, all these little niggas albums and tapes be sad as fuck. Like all these little motherfuckers depressed. I can't listen to this shit. Make me want to go kill myself. Listen to these sad ass little boys.
I mean, I get it. I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Like I don't want to hear that sad shit. Like come on, man. I'm trying to be happy.
And what Rod Wave said. Go ahead, reply.
But I don't even feel like. Oh, this is me getting my opinion on that. Lord. I don't even feel like that's a shot at Rod Wave. I don't feel like Rod Wave makes
that's
sad
a shot at
music.
Nobody. Just,
like or like
I feel like it's some people.
He make lovey-dovey type music, like he be talking about a girl.
Heart so cold, I don't know. I don't know what to believe. I say it's my fault. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm just letting niggas know, yo, Rod Wave out here.
Yo, but that shit fire though, yo. But I don't feel like that's like a depressed song. But that's what Rod Wave said.
You have to pay $50,000-$60,000 in security every time you come to Florida, nigga. I don't give a fuck where you at, nigga. From Pensacola from the top to the bottom, bitch. Nigga gonna hear about that. I give a nigga $10,000 on Cash Out, nigga. If they see you anywhere in Florida in the mall, nigga, them pussy ass rental cars, you niggas do round. It's like to come and get on jet skis and shit, nigga. Stop playing. You better get on this bitch and act like you got some sense, nigga. Talking about this pressure, nigga. I'm from Florida. Do you know what pressure mean? Do you know what that mean? If you pressure me, I gotta make it home back to my kids. You don't hear talking about pressure.
Bro, you went,
pressure,
bro. I'm cutting this shit off. Bro, he went too hard.
Yeah, he went
for somebody
hard.
that ain't even like go directly at them. I don't even feel like he was talking about him.
Yeah, that shit kind of nuts.
Now, rest in peace to Juice WRLD, but I feel like Juice WRLD had some dark shit.
Yeah, same thing. And like Tashion and shit.
Yeah, like rest in peace to them. But like I feel like they had like that type of music. But I don't feel like Rod Wave. Maybe I'm not. I never listened to all his shit, but I don't feel like all his shit is like depressing and
I feel like
sad.
It's my fault. I wear my heart on my
Hey, yo, but since we talking about music, yo, man, I ain't even been listening to none of that shit. I've been listening to my man's, yo. My man's non-stop, bro, bangers, bro. This is my man's Reggie Street, man. Oh, yeah, I want to play this whole shit. I ain't even gonna lie to you, yo.
TCL. Let's close it out, yo, and then play TCL.
Hold up. Have my way. Yeah. Have my way with the shit. This shit hard, yo. And my man's can't lose, yo. Bangers every week, yo.
TCO, yo, come on, yo. We waiting for you, yo.
Yeah, yo. Busy ass, man. Niggas booked and busy.
Right. Seen that nigga yesterday, he like, yo, I got a studio session. I'm like, oh, you working.
Hey, yo, but we good though? We can just play this shit out.
Yeah, you already know. This Norman Fame.
Fame4Ransom.
And this Fame4Ransom. We'll holler at y'all next time.
I know I look like a lick. I don't even trip, I ain't slipping, I stay with my blick. Headmaster belt and the belt master shoes and the shoes master fit. I got a drip. Look at my grill and my neck and my wrist. I see the ops, I ain't talking shit. I ain't no bitch.